The subject of this class is Gerunds and Infinitives. It was planned for the first baccalaureate with a class duration of 45 minutes. Uh, Objectives. At the end of this class, the students will be able to recognize the vocabulary words, construct their own sentence using gerunds and infinitives, and using gerunds and infinitives in their daily life in their real life situation. Methodology and strategies. The methodology I will use in this class is communicative language teaching. The strategies that I will use is group work and soul work. Anticipatory set. In the anticipatory set, I will read a fable called the owl and the gaze shopper. This activity will allow students to improve their listening and comprehension of English. Main teaching input. In the main teaching input, for the warm-up activity, I will ask some question about the fable that I read, and I will immediately begin to teach the topic of the class. During the class, I will ask some random questions to see their understanding of the topic and prepare for the next activity. And at the same time, I will write some examples on the board, and I'm also going to tell some examples relate to the daily life of the students in the classroom. These examples will help students to understand the subject better and in an easier way. The following activity consists of the students working for in a group of 4 students, for which I will ask the students to for which I will give photocopies of the fable read at the beginning of the class to each group. Then each group must read it first. Then they should underline of the verbs. Then, with the verbs found in the story, they must write 10 sentences using gerunds and 10 sentences using infinitives. This activity will help students with their reading comprehension and improve their ability to write, speaking, and pronunciation. After completing this activity, the next thing that the students will do is work with the worksheets where we will develop different types of activities related to gerunds and infinitives. This activity will help students with grammar and improve their writing and speaking skills. And this activity will also help me to be able to detect the last mistakes that the students might make. And to correct these mistakes, I will finish the class by using a brief review of the topic. Guided practice. In the guided practice, the students in groups of 4 students should underline the verbs of the fable, and then they write a sentence using gerunds and infinitives. And I walk around checking students' understanding and assisting if it is necessary. Independence practice. In the independence practice, each student will develop activities in the worksheets. Assessment. I will assess my students by asking some questions during the class. Closing review and follow-up. In the closing review and follow-up, the class will conclude by purely reviewing of the topic And for homework, students will need to write 20 sentences using gerunds and infinitives.